Hi guys, thanks for watching us again on our special caravan static jobby site. Today we're going to be talking about the temperature and how hot it can be in these static caravans. Now, I've had a few people make comments about us being caravan virgins, we don't know anything and how hard it's going to be. Yeah, you're not far wrong, but we find that it's starting to get too hot no matter what we do. So I'm going to show you now the temperature. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh no, I can't see it.
Can't see it?
No.
It's not working?
No, not working.
Okay, it's 18 degrees outside, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, about 18 degrees. Follow me. Now at the moment, I haven't got anything running, the windows are closed because we've been out all day. Come through. And there is our temperature now inside. 24.5 degrees. So there's a big discrepancy between inside and outside, and you think it'd be quite cool in there, wouldn't you? So we're going to go through what we've done so far to combat the temperature and what we're gonna do. Yeah, could be useful. The other day the temperature outside was, I think, 24, and indoors it was 30. And we've tried various different ways to combat it. And without stating the obvious, we'll go through it anyway. First of all, we've bought this blind here. Now, of course, having the door open is great. However, I'm such a scaredy cat with wasps, and these hedges out here are attracting wasps. So we put this up here, and it's really good because it's magnetised. You probably know this, but little things, you know. So you're still getting a fair bit of air coming in, and it stops all the waspies, and then you've got the door open, so that's nice and safe. And of course, over here, this static caravan is full of blinds. So we found closing the blinds, these three anyway. The sun comes in this side in the morning, so it's stopping the sun coming in, of course, keeping it cool. This one here, and of course opening all the windows is useful. But I found with this window, when this is open and we close this blind, when it gets a little windy, it tends to suck the blind against the window, which isn't fun. So
that's annoying.
Annoying. Yeah, so we tend to leave this one open all the time, even when the window's open. So yeah, so door open with that blind, opening all the windows, keeping these closed. It's the best we can do there. And over here, we bought ourselves a fan tower unit. Now this one's called a Polonis, and it stands gut height, as you can see. But it's really good because there's lots of air that comes out of it, and it fits in the corner, and you ain't got this whacking great big fan going backwards and forwards. And on the top here, which hand is going to come this way while I demonstrate, you have the on button, and it's got 5 settings, and it also turns, as you can see, and that's great. There's a lot of air that comes out of that, and it's in the corner and it's not in the way, so you're getting airflow. And over here we bought a mini one, and it's got 3 power settings, like so, and you press that button and it turns as well. So that works really well. So you're getting airflow. However, we did find when it was really hot the other day, even with all the windows open, the fans, the airflow, it didn't drop the temperature. It was so hot in here even with the airflow, it didn't drop the temperature. So, our next step.
He goes, all happy with his new purchase.
I like buying stuff.
What you bought, Steve? Should you really be carrying that with your bad back, especially as you've just had a twinge?
I think it was just where I was sitting funny. We have a portable air conditioning unit. Now, it's all costs, but these tin cans get bloody hot. And as people like me, you know, saying, you know, you don't know what you're doing, and you're going to learn about the difficult way. Which we're not learning the difficult way, we're just learning. I mean, this fan looks cool, 60 quid. So that's good value. That little one over there, I think that was about £28, £30. So, you know, they're a bit more expensive than the normal sort of big stand-up fans, the round ones and what have you. But for one, they're better space saving, which is what you need in a static caravan. And they're powerful enough and you get good airflow, apart from they don't work.
Well, they work up to a point, don't they?
So you get the airflow, so it's not stagnant, but it's just not cooling down. So everybody knows how an air conditioning unit works. So I'm going to set this up and see what it does. See if I can stick it in the corner there. With these, I think there's a pipe or something that fixes to the back and it goes out the window.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to give that a go. This was on Amazon and it's been 260 quid for ages, and all of a sudden it had a huge price drop down to 180, and Anne couldn't wait to get her hand in her pocket and buy this one because she's a cheapskate.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome. So we're going to give this a go. Anne's going to go down the horse yard now and put her hands in loads of poo whilst I attempt to build this, even though she just said I shouldn't because I've just up my back.
Horse poo, which is perfectly okay because it's organic. It's made of grass and hay.
If you're with somebody that's got a horse, or you got a horse, we all know that it's another mortgage, and you spend at least 8 hours a day down there and everything. But I suppose that's why we've been together for 22 years and never had an argument, because you're never here to have one. Okay. On that front, I'll get building.
Yeah.
I'll see you down the horse yard, back from the horse yard a bit later.
Okay. Bye.
Handle's halfway down, so that's not helpful, was it? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about all this. I normally throw this sort of stuff away. Oh God. Oh, come on. Trying to find where you get the actual instructions. It's only a blasted fridge with a fan on it. Oh my God. Okay, twisty. So what we got? This thing here. I've given up the instructions because I am dyslexic and it didn't make a lot of sense. So let's pretend I read them. That looks promising. Here we go, look. Oh, alright. Hey. Okay, so that's then must clip in. Oh. See, that looks like that's doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Like so. Yeah, that's in, and then it all clips in. Oh, wait, and we get the light back on there. Switch it on. Mode. Power. Oh, hang on, it's doing something already. Whoa. Have remote control. Actually, that is pretty cool coming out of there. Woohoo! Well, you know, it is noisy. 66 decibels, I think you said, but I suppose if it's hot, really hot in here, and it does its job, because I can really feel the cool air coming from here. Look, on top we have speed, high, low. It's got a timer, mode, I think, dehumidifier, fan, and then cool. And then we've got the temperature, which I've got on its lowest, which is 16. I'm not so sure about all that, but it says it needs it. Yeah, whether it'll stay there is another thing. I might have to, I don't know what I might have to do, really. I'll get Anne to read the instructions later, but it's in there. I don't know. Okay. Sorry for all the bodgerama, but we've only experienced a few weeks of spring, summer, and it got to sort of 30 degrees in here when it was about 24 outside, so, and I can really feel that, so that it's working. It's working, it's working, it's working. I've actually done a thing! I did a thing! Hey! Okay guys and girls, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will do some more stuff, including, sadly, which I'm not ready to do the video yet, but we lost Stanley. Last couple of days ago. Catch us in the next video.